Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, I am so happy to be here with you today, and I'm so thankful and grateful for this opportunity to be in my garden while the sun is shining. This morning when I woke up, this Saturday morning of October 19th, when I woke up, it was about 41, maybe even less than that, degrees here in my New England garden. I'm in Boston, by the way, in the city of Boston, in the neighborhood of Boston, and I am a zone 6. YouTube became for me like a visual diary of my garden and what I've done. And I just, YouTube is, I wrote down here on my little card that YouTube is my visual diary journal. And that is what it has become, because now when I go back and I look at the years that I've done YouTube, and I'm able to see the different videos from my very first video to this time, and just to see how I've grown as a person and how my garden has changed over time, it fills me with a lot of joy. Created my own journal because now I want to share what I've learned with you. This is my intentional garden journal of 2025. This is what it looks like, and this is a picture of my garden, which just to me exemplifies peace and serenity, because that's what I consider my garden to be. My place of therapy, my place of contemplation and prayer and serenity, and that's what I've created in my garden. But then also in the back here, I also show you my hydrangea lane, and here I designed my hydrangeas that I had propagated and created this lane of beauty, this border, back border, filled with hydrangeas and other hostas and other plants. And so the reason why I was able to do this, and it took about, I would say, the same 4 years to get to this point, is because of YouTube. And it gave me the encouragement from the different channels in which they showed how to propagate. Mike Kincaid, how to propagate hydrangeas. Yeah, you see my hydrangea there? It was so beautiful this year, the blue. It was just so gorgeous. And so that's why I was able to produce now this. And this is my gift to the world. And to you, my YouTube gardening friends, I don't want to be afraid to tell you what I know. And that's what my journal is. What I know helped me. I was intentional in what I wanted to produce and what I wanted to see in my garden. And I wrote it down. And so now I have record of it from 2022 until now, of how I've put together my garden. And in it, I ask you questions. I give you steps and tips for gardening here in my journal. And also, I show you my intentional thoughts. You know, when I'm in my garden, how does it make me feel? What do I remember of this particular season, wonder about and realize? I give you space to create that garden, to say, well, I want to change this area, I want to change that area, I want it to look this way, I want to start a new garden space. I want a new vegetable garden space. I want an herbal tea garden space. And you could do that within your garden. And how do you want to rearrange it? And then I give you space in which you can create a plant picture collection, or you can look and see what the seasons are like. For me, what did I like about the different seasons? And it just reminds me of what it looked like in that season, like the summer. And my favorite spot, I love this spot in my garden. So that is what YouTube has done for me. It's helped to stretch me. The Intentional Gardening Journal of 2025. Come and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. Yes, and don't forget to go to my website. That's actually probably the easiest way to get to the journal. Go to my website. That's Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebly, that's WEEBLY.com. Yeah. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Oh, yes. Bye. The garden is so nice. It just gives me this really beautiful experience here. I can't help but share the beauty of the garden this morning. This is the 4th of June, and the garden just has such a beautiful look. Everything is looking so good. I love how these alliums, they're either ambassador alliums or globemaster alliums, have just taken over and expanded, looking so beautiful here. And the astilbe is now standing up, and it's gonna open up real soon with the dead nettle that's really thick. That is a beautiful ground cover. And then the soft colors of the mother of pearl rose bush there. I just love it early in the morning while the garden looks just beautiful. And I can see here that I'm going to have cosmos that are returning and other flowers that are returning. I want you to see too this beautiful pink flower of the spirea. This spirea is fantastic. Look at how it turns to a beautiful flower of pink on it. It's just beautiful, just beautiful. It's a wonderful plant, and it's a proven winners plant. It's double pup candy corn spirea. Just absolutely wonderful. And then I am so impressed with my rose bush here, my David Austin. Flowers are just fantastic. I was able to pick up 2 of these beautiful hydrangeas. And I'm going to add them to the back border to fill out my border. My hydrangea lane that I've been trying to put together. Costco had a really good sale on these endless summer hydrangeas, which I already have in the back there. And this is the original, the Nico Blue Endless Summer. You can also go to a pink color as well. But I believe with my soil that it will turn blue like the rest of them. But it's so nice to have this. And it's a 3-gallon container, so it's pretty good. The roots are strong and they should be able to grow up and come into the same place or size as the others. So I am excited about this. So let me show you where I'm going to put them. I put them both down here, and so I put the smaller one on this side and the larger one here, and it's going to look really good. When they fill out next couple of years, it's going to be nice. I'm going to have them grow in. And I think I'm going to also propagate some as well. But yeah, this is where they landed. And it seems like they're going to get some sun here as well in the back. My neighbor here has some beautiful clematis that are growing. And it looks like they want to come on over, which is fine with me. Very beautiful. They'll look nice with the hydrangea hedge. Yeah. So that's it, the endless summer. So all I have to do now is dig a hole and put them in. So if you take a look at this, from this end, you can see the hydrangea hedge, and then go all the way down where the clematis are coming over, and you can see those hydrangeas that I just placed. And my hedge is almost over, because then there is another hydrangea shrub down at that end. So let's just take a look here. This is the color that this one is, the original too. It's a nice beautiful light blue, but then it's going to deepen up in color. And look at all those flowers that are there. So right now they're getting dappled sun, or they're in dappled shade. But it's going to be just absolutely beautiful back here with them. With these 2 added to the number. Taking the time today to put my endless summer hydrangea in the ground, because it's going to rain and I wanted to get the rainwater. And I got it from Costco about 2 days ago. And back here the soil is so rich and beautiful, so I know that it's going to thrive. And here's the other one as well. As you can see, I have a hydrangea hedge and they are all blooming. And so I just wanted to fill up this space here, and I'm adding these too. Now these hostas came from Costco, and they were $20, $19.99. And what a great size. They look so good, and I'm excited to get them in the ground. So that's what I'm doing right now. And when I'm finished, I'll let you see what it looks like. I was able to put in the 2 hydrangeas back here, so now they are back here. But then in doing that, I found this one that was being smothered, and so I was able to transplant it and put it here. So now this section of the hydrangea hedge is going to be really thick and looking great. And I also have here one of the rhododendrons that are right here, and of course another one of the beautiful hydrangea. And this hydrangea is a lace cap hydrangea, and it just seems like it wants to come over onto my rhododendron, but I'm going to let it do that for now. Yeah, so this is this area, this part of the border. It's now filling out, and I am just so happy about this. I'm starting to get color on the blooms here of the hydrangea. It's an endless summer hydrangea, and it starts out like this, and it continues like this. But right now it's just pretty in the garden. The white amenities or poppies are just full-fledged opening up right now. And it's giving the garden a really beautiful look. So with the smell of the roses, oh, my garden is just intoxicatingly beautiful visually, and also with fragrance. Just wonderful. And the birds chirping and the city sounds. Just wonderful. roses continue to bloom. The smell is amazing. And I love the white here. Now, when it finishes, I'm going to have to cut it back real hard. But in the meantime, it is just a beautiful wild rose. And I wanted to come out and show you these wild, I think they're called, they're either poppies or amenities, you know, one or the other. But whatever it is, the combination here is amazing. And then I really love this rose. I'm so pleased with it. Look at that. That's a darling rose. Here there is another spirea, and it too will be opening up and showing its flowers, but it's just beautiful how it's in the midst of these white poppies as well. Just nice. And then of course the roses. I'm looking forward to these roses. The roses are definitely out now in the beginning here of June. Look at the beautiful rose here. This rose is called curly pink, and I love its variation on the leaves. It is just beautiful. And then here is my Westerland rose, and they're all fully open, the blooms that are open. It's just so beautiful how they've come back, and they're looking spectacular here in the garden. And then I have my Eden climbing rose here with its delicate pinky center and white petals, but then opening up to a beautiful pink petaled flower. And I just love how the Westerland rose is underneath, and then above it is the beautiful Eden climbing rose. This bed has turned out really, really pretty. And it is very full and lush because here are the different hostas, as well as hydrangeas, fern. I even have a fig tree in there, as well as the grapevine. It's just really beautiful. And all of the ground cover. This is my curly pink rose. She is a beauty. This one is already opened, and look at how deep and big and beautiful and luscious it looks. From bud to the next stage, and this stage, and then finally to this. Love it. You know, when I found out that I had this joy on being on YouTube, when I started singing, because I love to sing, and I came up with this jingle for my my gardening program, Catherine's Garden and Home. I said, we grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. In Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Catherine's Garden and Home. Oh, yes. And we all laughed and had a really good time. And that's been the beginning of that jingle that has really kept me for the last 4 years. And now, as I said, I have my journal, the Intentional Gardening Journal of 2025, which is available on Amazon. And that is why I love YouTube, because it's really stretched me as a person, and it has helped me, enlarged me, given me you, my gardening friends, and it's just made me so happy. And so I am just telling you, thank you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being a part of this garden journey. Thank you, because YouTube has given me this visual diary that I can look back on. And thank you, because I love my garden and it's made it worth it, this whole process. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. Yes. And help me to continue to grow this channel so that I can continue to do what I love. Yes, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Join me on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I come on every Wednesday, you know, just as long as there's nothing to hinder me. But I've been very consistent on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at Catherine's Garden and Home, and we have a live Growing Together session. And then on Sundays, I've been doing Sunday walkabouts, where I walk about the garden and show you how my garden has been transitioning. Spring, summer, fall, and even in the winter when it's snowing, I tend to come on out and walk around too. So come and join me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Yes, and don't forget to go to my website. That's actually probably the easiest way to get to the journal. Go to my website. That's Catherine's Garden Home LWS.weebly, that's WEEBLY.com. Yeah, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Oh, yes. Bye. The garden is so nice. It just gives me this really beautiful experience here.